Okay, so here we have the VT-3, the voice transformer. And actually, some of you might know the old classic Roland VT-1, a very rare classic nowadays and also very popular. But actually, this can do anything you can do with the VT-1 and a lot more, and also at a very low price as well. For instance, now this mic is now connected to the VT-3. And I have some sliders here that lets me affect my voice in real time, and even in direct mode, which is the my real voice basically. In this mode, I can just change the character and pitch of my normal voice. So I can do this easily in real time. I can go up an octave with the pitch, and I can also go down an octave. Now there's also the Formant.
So the Formant changes the character of the voice. You can make it more deep,
or you can make it
more sort of thin. So you can sound like a
big woman
or a small man.
So that's kind of an interesting effect. But these parameters is something you can add to all of the different algorithms and patches inside. You have 10 different presets and one variation. So in total, it's actually 20 different presets. So you can start off with auto pitch here. This is basically a chromatic auto-tune function. And you can change your pitch and format, as I said, in real time at the same time as you're using this. So we can do like this. Hello! And you can sing with auto-tune. Hit me, baby, one more time. Things like that. So that's the auto pitch. There's also a very nice vocoder inside. And you might know this old classic Roland vocoder called VP-330. This is actually an emulation with ACB technology of the VP-330. So you get this very characteristic and classic vocoder sound. You might know this one.
Intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic, another dimension, another dimension, another dimension, another dimension, another dimension.
So that's the classic Roland VP-330 vocoder. And you see this little robot button right here. When this is lit up, this means that it will always stay on one note. So I set this note with the pitch controller right here. And I can also use the effect balance, the mix balance, to blend my real voice with whatever patch I'm using. So now you hear the robot mode is on, but if I turn it off, it will follow my own pitch, so I can go like
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, I wonder.
Nice for also performing some live editing of the effects at the same time. So that's the vocoder. You can also speak into it and say things like,
"Hello, my name is Stephen Hawking. I find your theories of quantum physics insufficient."
So that's a very useful effect as well. Also, that's the vocoder and the voice processor, but it's actually a synthesizer at the same time. So we now have what I call the Skrillex button, or as it says here, just bass, but I call it instant Skrillex. So you can go just like. So basically, it's a bass sound that you control here, and also it has a velocity-sensitive filter, so you can do like things like that. There's also a Megaphone here. This is basically sort of a hardcore EQ, so that one is really nice for aggressive rap. So you can go like.
It's just another bomb track, and suckers be thinking that they can fake this, but I might drop it at a higher level.
Stuff like that, so also good for the Beastie Boys, for instance. Now, to finish off, also we have the scatter function. What the scatter does, of course, if you saw the other products, they are pattern and tempo based, so that scatter doesn't do exactly the same thing here. But the scatter actually creates a delay time based on the tempo of your input. So if you do something slow, it will do a slow delay. If you do something fast, it will do a fast delay. So I can do things like hello, 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 hello. Then it does that. But if I do something really quick, it will go. So that's a really funny effect, and you can make everything sound like Aphex Twin with the scatter. Thank you very much. I'm David Alden.